Alright, what's good, boys? So, right now we are making some grub at my friend's house for the weekend. They actually have some like really high quality meat too. Worked on the app we worked on the app to like 11:30, 12 last night, bro. For a solid like two and a half hours, 3 hours. So got a lot of stuff done with that. It's starting to really come together on that end. But yeah, this is like Force of Nature. It's like a really high quality. It's from Regenerative Farms. So very healthy cows. I could eat this raw, but I don't feel like it. But that's that. And then we got some pasture raised eggs. I'm probably gonna have a few of these raw, and then two cooked, probably two cooked, two raw, on top of the beef. And then a good old pear as well. Or pears are so bust. Top 5 fruits, bro. Most definitely. Why is this egg stuck, bro? Okay, there we go. So, about to bust down, bro. Trust and believe. Bro. Got some egg whites as well as just 2 normal eggs, the pear obviously, and then the 1 pound ground beef and some 2 yolks, raw yolks. Gotta bust down on this, bro. Holy, bro. That's how shit sound. Yeah, I know, bro. It's a little. Why is it closed, bro? It just said we didn't see the sun. This is tough.
Careful, bro. Do not drop your jaw in the creek.
Oh. Yeah, no. Oh, what's up, boys? Hopefully it's not like too windy to where y'all can't hear me. But yeah, right now we're going on this little trail. I'm probably gonna include this in like the app vlog, the app development, the like episodes and whatnot, as well as the other vlog for this week. I don't know, bro. Just going up here on the weekend. It's really cool. And I got a Bible study. It's Sunday right now, so I have a Bible study at 5 p.m. So hopefully we get home in time. But we're just gonna enjoy some nature, bro, and enjoy a little walk, enjoy a little trail, see if we can get any really nice views. But so far, it's pretty sick, bro. So I'll keep y'all updated if we see anything really cool.
Bro, it's actually, you look like Tarzan right now, bro.
Yo, it's so cold, bro. Holy, bro. Oh. Yo. All right,
bro. You got the hoodie?
I got the hoodie, bro.
Okay,
oh, I don't know, bro. That's pretty bad, bro.
Anything for the Lord. All right, what's up, boys? So it is currently 3:14 on Monday, 3:14 p.m. This morning, we took a trade and we ended up winning. We just got back a few hours ago, about 12 o'clock, noontime, from my boy's house up in the mountains. So we had a fun time. Y'all saw a little bit of the trail that we went on. It wasn't even a trail, bro. Like, we went on the trail and then we left the trail halfway through to go on through up through the river. So that was pretty cool. Saw like a lot of cool spots. I ended up jumping in there if y'all saw that. But yeah, so really fun over the weekend. And now we're back home, back to locking in. There's this lady that wants a quote tomorrow. So she lives in my neighborhood. I went and door knocked her a few weeks ago, and then I'm guessing, she said she would reach out to me if she needs me. But people around the neighborhood that are, getting their driveways done by me, spreading my name around. I guess they, wanted to reach back out to me finally, and she did. And if I end up closing it, I'm going to give it to her tomorrow. Give her the quote tomorrow. If I end up closing her, on average, it's probably going to be an $800 to $1,000 job, because she's like wanting the sidings done and a bunch, like the entire siding for the entire house. So it's going to be a lot if I do end up closing like the entire job. It'll probably be like $1,500 job for the entire house, like everything. So that'll be like a really good job if I could close that. But I think I can at least close her for at least $800. And then we got the $2,000 job coming up towards the end of this month. The lady said, I saw her the other day. She was at my grandmother's house because they're good friends. So I saw her and we talked a little about it. She said, the trenches just went down recently. She said like a bunch of things happened at her house. She said like the water pipe busted and the living room flooded and everything, just crazy stuff. So she said she's getting a bunch of people trying to fix the house, a bunch of different services trying to fix everything. So she's in the middle of that. She said she'll reach out to me probably like either we're going to continue doing it, like we're going to do it end of this month. I told her to tell me whenever, end of this month or like mid next month, mid June. So, or mid May, I meant mid May. So yeah, we'll see how that ends up going. I already closed her, so I already got 1850. Now it's just a scheduling game. But yeah, so that's already like 1850 right there. And then I got this lady 275 April 27th. So that's gonna be next week. That'll be a quick job. That'll legit be an hour-long job. That'll be nothing. Small little patio, very easy to do. I won't even need to use chemicals. Like it's so easy. So 275 for like legit an hour, $300 for an hour. So that's gonna be pretty easy. And then I have this other lady in the other neighborhood. I talked to y'all boys about her last week, I'm pretty sure. She's wanting me to either meet up with her this week or next week. She said once the pollen's completely done, she'll reach out to me. So we got her already in the bag pretty much as well. Again, I'm good friends with her, or not good friends with her. I'm good friends with her grandson. I used to be, and yeah. So again, through all the work that I've done recently, she's seen. She reached out to me, so she said she'll keep me up to date on that when she wants me to come by and give her a quote. But yeah, we got a lot of work to do, a lot of work set up for pressure washing. So at least 5 to 6K set up, for the next, I would say, month worth of jobs. So pretty nice. But today we ended up taking a trade. Let me go over that instead of yapping so much. High time frame, very, very bullish. We are in all-time high conditions. 4 hour, we are rejecting off this 4 hour gap. Disrespecting bearish, respecting bullish. So you can see right here. Hold up. Marked out that, this high right here, these highs, and then the all-time high right here. What do we do off open? We ended up pushing lower, tapping into this 15-minute imbalance. And from here, again, I only wanted to see longs today. I ended up taking a long right here off this IFEG. Right here, a little bit before the close, like right here, to this. Oh, that's not the right way. Y'all get what I'm saying, though. 1-to-1 is like a 1.1R to this internal high right here. And that was the play right there. So I took this, took that dub in and out. Inverse, we had internal manipulation, low time frame AMD, accumulation, manipulation, distribution, high time frame very bullish. This is just like everything I wanted to see. So just targeted the low hanging fruit right here, and it ended up playing out. So you can see I ended up taking this break even up here before that, and it was a really solid trade as well. We ran down again, manipulation, and again, high time frame is bullish. We tapped into a 5-minute gap, and we had this internal low within the 5-minute gap that got swung. Manipulation SMT right here. And I'm not going to enter all the way up here. That's just absolutely fried. Really big stop loss, not doing that. So what did I do once we inverse this gap? I limit ordered the fair value gap, and I entered right here, targeting this high right here. Stop loss around this area down here for 1.2 RR. And what we did was ES just ripped. and took this high. So I went break even once we SMT'd at this high right here. We were in profit for a little bit and then break even. This was my break even point this high on NQ, but since ES took that high, I went break even. So yeah, once I entered, bro, next candle pushed higher, break even, and then pushed lower. So W break even, good moves, good moves. But yeah, pretty good day. Didn't make too much, but starting on this account, I'm taking it relatively slow. And I'm just, I'm not trying to rush anything right now. So yeah, that's pretty much the recap for the day. But from now on, I'm probably just gonna, I didn't mean to risk this little. I meant to like risk like 700, 800 per trade. Like 700 is like fine. So I'll probably just go back to my default risk tomorrow to like 700. But since I'm back on eval now, so yeah, right now I'm going to actually go outside. I am going to hit the bag, hit a nice little workout as well, even though it is pretty late, because again, like I wasn't able to work out this morning, but we did a bunch of stuff today. We're posting the vlog right now. It's uploading on the YouTubes. Yo, what is up, fellas? Right now we're hitting a workout, but it is Wednesday morning, and we ended up taking a trade this morning while I was outside. I took a trade on my phone. It's a little bit late in the session. It's like 10:35, and I took this break-even trade on the eval, and this was it right here. So pretty clean. We were in all-time high conditions, so we were just ripping. I didn't take anything, as y'all can see right there when market opened. We were chopping for, this is a 50-minute chart. We were chopping for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Yeah, we were chopping for like 45 minutes. So I stayed completely out of it and waited until we actually got an expansion higher. I didn't really want to take shorts today. So once we did that, we then got a fat deep retrace into that 5-minute. And then we got internal manipulation at that low, and then a 1-minute inversion. And yes, the break even was pretty close, but the break even is all-time highs. No matter what, I'm gonna go break even at all-time high, because shorts like can play out at any moment at that point. So yeah, kind of unfortunate we got break even, but it was looking like a really good trade. And yeah, so I had to take a stab at it. It was a really, really solid trade. Again, the volume coming in, internal manipulation, deep retracing that 5-minute gap, all-time high conditions, clean inversion. Like, bro, that's all I could really ask for. So I stayed super patient for that and took that. But yeah, today we are going to finish this workout, and then we are going to work on the YouTube video. I don't know if we're going to record the YouTube video or not today. I don't know how long it's going to take me to record or make the like, it's like going to be like a presentation pretty much. It's going to be like a mural board kind of. I'm going to start doing those like educational videos. And I'm going to be talking about sunlight and why it's genuinely the most natural and abundant source of energy for our bodies. That is like, it's literally the top of the food chain. Our bodies need sun. And I'm going to be going into studies, going into like debunking pretty much the myth that the sun is bad for us, going into all that stuff. So y'all, by the time y'all watching this video, that video is already going to be out. Make sure y'all go watch that. It's about to be fire. I'm going to really put a lot of effort into it. So today, I'm going to be doing more research, pretty much making the mural board as well. And then if I have enough time, we'll be posting the YouTube, we'll be recording it, we'll record it, and then we'll post a YouTube video on it. And then I can also get short form clips out of that as well, which would be really nice. But other than that, yeah, today, so putting in that work, and yeah, so I'm pretty sure we have a decent bit of other stuff to do. We're gonna brainstorm some more names. We thought of some better names yesterday. There was like 2 that I really liked. Then they're pretty niche as well. So yeah, today we're also going to brainstorm more names. We're going to do some talking head stories, then build a whiteboard video, back test for 1 hour, and then post 3 reels. So I'm going to record some videos outside in a little bit, back test for an hour, and do a bunch of other stuff. So just another big old work day. Yesterday we swung by 2 of the houses that I was talking about. One of them I dropped off a note saying to call me. So I don't know, if that'll ever happen or what, but told them or gave them that note at the front door since they weren't there. And then I went to the other house, the people that were interested, and it would be around a $1,000 job. Most likely she wanted the entire house done, the siding done. So I charged $1,000 for that because it is a pretty big house. So like I'll charge $1,000 for the entire siding, all the windows around the home, everything, the brick, all that. So that'll take a long time, but that'll be $1,000 right there. And then the driveway and like the patios, it was like $1,100 for like both of those combined. So most likely she won't do the siding because of like, I literally told her, I said like, it's really not that bad. It's really not that bad. Like you don't need me to do the entire siding for the whole home. I'm being completely honest. And I don't know. She said she'll reach back out to me soon. So I think I'll at least get her for like $900 to $1,000. But yeah, business doing pretty well. And yeah, so I will see y'all boys later on. Peace out. All right, what's good, boys? So it's about like an hour and a half later after workout. We are cooking up some lunch. We got our beef right here. That's not cooking yet, but we do have some nice pasture-raised eggs from a local a person that my dad knows. So we got 2 of those. We're going to, since the egg whites raw are very high in histamine, I cannot have it during this protocol that I'm on, this health protocol for the next 3 months, but I'm going to be having the egg yolks, and I'll just cook the egg whites, and I'll make some good stuff out of that. And then we got some cantaloupe, and we just had like a little piece of raw heart. And then right now, we're about to crack open. I tried it for the first time last night, and it was amazing. Some raw oysters, baby. So we got 4 of them. Inside we got 3. We're gonna do those tomorrow night. We're gonna cook those up tomorrow night, not tomorrow night, tonight for dinner. But we're gonna go ahead and get these 3 open. See if we can get these open right here. So gotta open it right here on this side. You'll probably know this already, but oysters are one of the most nutrient-dense foods in the entire world, alongside liver. So they're very good for you. Extremely high in zinc, good in omega-3s. Dang, bro, they're hard to open though, I can't lie. And when you don't cook them, they contain all of their heat-sensitive soluble vitamins. So very good for you, especially when they're raw. They're very good for you, steamed and whatnot, but it's even better for you when you're eating them raw, and they taste amazing raw. So last night I opened it, and there was a dang Mr. Krabs in there, bro. There was like a baby crab. Okay, so I can't even eat that, but there you go, a little raw oyster. But we're gonna put it right here, let it get cold, let it get cold. I open the rest of these. This is a fat one, bro. All right, I'll let y'all know whenever I open all of them up. Oh shoot, it looking bust, bro. It looking bust. So yeah, we forgot to kind of clean this side of the shell. Typically you clean them with water just to get the dirt and everything. Like you don't want that in your food, obviously. But right here, it looks like it took a shat. Took a little poop, but it's probably just dirt. But yeah, we're just gonna eat out of this side, not that end. But looks really good. We're going to have these 4 right now with my lunch, and then we're going to have 3 later. So, bro, this summer when we go to the beach, bro, I'm gonna get a lot. I'm gonna get straight, like, the most local wild caught oysters you could possibly get. So that's gonna be really good. These are actually wild caught, but they're from like Harris Teeter, which is like a small little. Actually, no, it's a pretty big chain. But it is wild caught, so it's completely fine. It does depend on like where they caught it, you know, for like the bacterial risk, the parasites and whatnot. But bro, like bacteria, when it comes to bacteria, bro, there have been so many studies showing like salmonella, E. coli, them actually aiding and helping your system if you have a correct, gut biome, microbiome. If you are a healthy individual and you actually have like a robust gut, it's not going to do damage. It's actually going to help. And a lot of salmonella and E. coli, they clear out toxins within your body. That's what they do. When they live in your body and you have absolutely cooked health and you have parasites within you, yes, they're probably going to wreak havoc. But again, it's based on what the environment of your internal system is based on how they react. Because most parasites, from the research I've done, the most common ones, most parasites, they are actually good in the right environment, right? In an actual healthy, robust gut microbiome. So, yeah, don't really care too much, bro, about parasites at all. At the end of the day, I kind of want them in my body. So again, it does depend. I think there are definitely parasites out there that are very, very bad for you, 100%. But I believe that, again, from what the studies that I've looked at, it is based on the environment that the parasite is in. I'm gonna eat this, gonna grub down. I'm really excited. Got some cantaloupe as well, making the eggs and beef right now. So make some reels as well. So peace out. All right, so we got the eats here. We got some cantaloupe. We got 2 raw egg yolks, then we got some eggs and beef, and then 4 oysters. First meal of the day, let's get it, bro. It's about to bust down. And bro, y'all think this food tastes bad, bro? It's because you're so cooked and so used to really, really highly palatable foods. Like McDonald's, like candy. You're eating that all the time, bro. No wonder you're gonna think a cantaloupe is not sweet enough for you. No wonder you're gonna think, oysters or beef and eggs is just bad and it tastes terrible. It's because you're so used to just very, very palatable foods that literally have hundreds of ingredients in them, bro. Genuinely amazing, bro. All right, what's good, boys? Right now, I am currently making the YouTube video. We just filmed this 40 minutes. Literally had to edit this for 40 minutes, and I'm also going to make shorts out of it, but also like just genuinely just such an amazing video. Make sure y'all peep that. But yeah, it is already 1 o'clock. We already got 2 really solid reels out today. They're actually popping off pretty well. So bro, I'm improving my quality so much. I'm slowly finding out like what I enjoy posting more about. So every single day, bro, just improving and getting to know my content style more and more and more. Bro, so annoying, dude. Got 2 break evens today. Price action is just so butt, bro. Like, I thought this would be a simple AMD type setup. The accumulated off of open, I took that long. Y'all saw that super, super clean long. Then got break evened, literally edged my take profit, and then just ran lower, bro. Like, so annoying, but it is what it is, bro. Then after that, we dumped lower. Thought this is AMD accumulation right here, manipulation, and then I sat through and waited for this 5-minute inversion right here. It's kind of a tiny 5-minute, so I was waiting for the 3-minute, but the 3-minute inversed all the way up here. So I was like, okay, let me just wait for the 5-minute, and then that next minute, the 5-minute close really, really cleanly, inversing that gap. We then took out these equal highs, right here, my break even, and then break even. We got stopped at break even right here. So kind of a cooked day, I can't lie. But both of the trades I did take, there was logic in place, and they were good setups. Right, high time frame is very bullish. We had a deep retrace in this hourly gap. Again, respecting bullish, respecting bearish. Next thing that we're most likely going to take is all-time high. Very simple. We got this internal manipulation on the 15-minute right here at these 15-minute lows. Kind of got this soup across the slow, so like it makes sense for us to go higher. There's nothing stopping us from going higher. So both longs today were valid, and I really think that we're going to go higher. It's just going to chop, and it's going to go very slowly higher, in my opinion. But this week finished it off 2 break-even days, 1 loss, 1 win. So pretty much break even on the accounts. Yeah, pretty much break even on the accounts. So not a bad week. Yesterday, learned from that lesson, learned from that loss. We are not going to pretty much trade against order flow. If we are inversing the gap on the retrace, if we are inversing the largest gap on the retrace, then I'm not going to be taking, the confirmation out of it. So that was a pretty simple lesson yesterday, pretty mechanical lesson to be honest. So I'm staying out of those trades now, and I'm going to continue refining this. I've only been trading this for 2 weeks, and this week was the first week I took an L. So after I think 3 or 4 wins, because this is this was the first week on the eval. So last week, the entirety of last week, I was on paper and whatnot. So took I think it was 2 or 3 wins last week, something like that. So, and then the other week, I'm pretty sure I've been trading for like 2.5 weeks. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, things are starting to slowly come along in my trading. But again, just taking it day by day, being patient with God, being patient with the timing of things, trying to learn as much as I can, and moving on. So right now, when I'm in a trade, yes, I'm stressed a little bit and whatnot. My heart's racing. I think it's always going to be like that. But when it comes to stressing off the charts about, is this ever going to happen? When is this going to start working out? I need to make money. I don't worry about it anymore, bro. And it's genuinely a blessing from God. It is a blessing from God. And reading this piece of scripture this morning, it says in Luke 16:9, it says something along the line of, you cannot serve 2 masters. Luke 16:9 talks about Jesus telling his disciples, you cannot serve 2 masters. I think it's called Mammon. Mammon, you cannot serve Mammon and God at the same time. Mammon is wealth, money, fame, power, all this stuff, power. That's Mammon. You cannot serve money. You cannot serve power, and that be your master at the same time of God, Christ, being your master. You need to choose a master, right? And, the decision of which one you choose is going to determine your fate, essentially. And the life that we live, it's so short. It is amazing, but it's so short that living for money is not worth it, guys. Living this lifestyle that everyone larps, that everyone brags about, it's something that I used to want to do. I used to want to do that. But Christ saved me, and it was only Christ, not myself. It was Christ. God saved me, and now my views on my future, my views on my morals and values, my life, my relationships, my income goals, it's all changed. And I'm truly starting to understand what God means by, you need to be grateful for what you have. You need to be okay with, you need to be thankful for what you have, but at the same time, not want more. Because when you're always in a state of want, oh, I want to hit this 100K month, $1 million month, whatever. I used to have these crazy goals, right? And 100% I could hit them, right? But why waste my energy and my time on something that is vanity? Why waste so much energy and time and money on something that is vanity? That's meaningless. On trying to hit that $1 million month or $100,000 month. Do I not already have enough at that point? Just a question to ask yourself, bro, because y'all can take a look right now. In my bathroom, I have this manifestation paper, and I still view it each and every single day. What does it say? What does it say? Where's the income goal? $50,000 to $100,000 a week. Okay, that's insane. That's bro. That's legit. What? That's like 400K, around like 400K a month. That is 100% doable. 100% doable. And I think what I'll hit in my lifetime is maybe $50,000 to $100,000 a month. And I used to want so much, like $1 million a month would be amazing, bro. And then God just changed my heart. Now all I need is a place to stay in nature. And again, if I'm making money online, if I'm making multiple tens of thousands of dollars a month, which is it's not hard to really make once you really get in that rhythm. Once you hit that first 10K month, in business and whatnot, it's relatively easy to scale to like multiple five figures. When you start hitting the six figure and whatnot, that's where it gets harder. But I'm not saying that I don't want to push myself in life. I'm going to push myself, but I just think worrying and stressing and working so hard and slaving away for a piece of paper at that point for $100,000 a month, $1 million a month, $500,000 a month, it's vanity. It's not worth it. And I think at that point in life where, everything's pretty much settled when it comes to finances, when I can travel wherever I want, I can support a family, I can do whatever I want. I can eat all the high quality food I want. I can live wherever I want. I think at that point, why do you need any more money? Why do you need any more money? And at that point, I'll be making, hopefully, Lord willing, $50,000 a month, right? And maybe even $100,000 a month. I may get to that point, right? I don't know. I don't know how much it's going to take off, but I want God to be my one and only master. I want God to be my one and only idol. I don't want anything to compete against that. And that's something that God has truly changed within my heart, because I used to want to live the lifestyle. I used to want to go to Miami. I used to want to have the penthouse. I used to want to brag and get the cars. Dude, I'm being 100% honest. 100% honest. I'm at the point now, I don't even care. I don't even care about the cars. My dream car was, Porsche 911 and M8 Comp. That's the last thing on my mind now. And it's because God's freed me from the chains of want, of this materialistic stuff, bro. And it's taken so much weight off my shoulders, really, because I'm putting in the work every single day, and I'm just trusting God's process. I have other things that I'm working on outside of trading. So, in doing that and not putting so much focus on trading and just letting God just do his thing and allow his time to, manifest, it makes it so much easier, bro. Like, it's genuinely night and day difference. I've never really seen this big of a change in my trading. And how patient I genuinely don't care how long it takes at this point. I can do this for the next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. I don't care. At that point, I'll be making money in my other businesses, but I think I will still continue to trade, because I just, again, until this works out, bro. Like, this has been a dream of mine. Until this works out, bro, I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. And again, it only takes an hour out of my day or whatnot. So it's just a matter of time, man. It's just a matter of time and lessons and stuff like that. So yeah, just want to talk to y'all boys about that stuff. But I definitely think I'll definitely get a nice car later in life and whatnot. But I think my goal right now is to start hitting even if I could start hitting $3,000 a month, I'm moving out and I'm going to Bali. I'm going across the world, and I'm traveling, right? Because especially if you go to Bali, bro, you can legit live there for like 3 months and barely pay any money, right? You can live in a nice place for $1,000 a month, like total cost $1,000 a month for that food, $1,500 for food, and a really nice place for $1,000 a month, and then I have $2,000 that I'm saving. Like, that's insane, and I'll be scaling at that point. But legit, all I need for this app, which is very eye opening, all I need with this app is when I publish it and whatnot, is I think it's 40 viewers a month. I not 40 viewers. I need 40 users a month to make $1,000 a month, right? 40 users a month. And if I can, get around that $1,500 mark a month, plus all the money that I've saved up, right, through pressure washing and whatnot, I'm gonna go travel the world, bro. I'm gonna go enjoy my youth, 100%. But I think I'll get to a point where I'm gonna save up. Like one of the first things I'll probably buy is a ZX6R. I'll buy a bike probably, and then at that point I'll probably won't get an M8 comp or my dream car until like later on, maybe like a few years from now, whenever like I want to settle down and to play at a place for like at least a few years. But I just kind of want to travel for a little bit, go to different countries, experience different things with different people. Um, but yeah, I think one of the biggest things I'm gonna do at first when I start bringing in the money, 10K, 15K a month, 20K a month. I'll probably finance and I'll probably put a down payment on a car for my dad. He's always wanted a Porsche. He's always talked about a Porsche 911, like a 1970 or 1980. I have it written down. It's a Targa. Either that or it's like this one specific car, and like they're like Porsches. They're very small, but they're very old. And he said like I would love to work on one of those. I would love to have them. It's like a top. They're convertibles, but they're like older than Porsches, and it's like a very old sports car. And they would be again like both of those cars. They would be around like $60,000. So I got some saving up to do, bro. But like I think that's like one of my biggest goals. Actually, probably before that, I'll probably buy my mom her car because hers is the cheapest. Her dream car has been an Audi, like a 2010 Audi convertible, super simple beige interior, and then I'll be like legit $9,000 for a, like 50K mile one, which is insane. So I think that's definitely that's like the closest when it comes to the money. So I'll probably buy that for her first, and then I'll save up a lot for my dad because all it takes is legit 110K a month, which eventually, Lord willing, I will hit to buy my mom that car. So a lot of things to look forward to, bro. But just kind of want to let y'all know that piece of scripture right there, and to remember what truly matters in life. So right now, I'm gonna go outside, hit the bag for a little bit, hit a little workout, and then we got a lot of content to work on today. Got a lot of review when it comes to my content. Looking at different creators, like I've created like a list of like 9 or 10 creators that I really like their content style in this niche, and I'm learning how they're creating their viral videos and whatnot. Trying to convert more viewers to followers and whatnot. Just trying to learn how to become a better content creator overall and grow my page. And just create things that I genuinely enjoy at it. Like from what I'm seeing, all these different content creators that I really really like their content, just trying to kind of form a specific outline for my posts, like this, I guess you'd say, style. Like obviously I'm gonna post like whatever I want, but like the majority of the time I kind of want to have like b-roll videos, or educational videos. Like some of them are super formal, like y'all see me make these YouTube videos. They're very formal. They're on the whiteboard. I personally, that's like an insane amount of work, bro. Like literally my entire day yesterday, I spent like 2 or 3 hours outside, like filming the video and then editing the entire video and then trying to make them into shorts. Like it's so much. And genuinely, like trying to create them into shorts, those long form videos, you have to pay for the AI to do it, and I'm just not doing that. I have so many expenses right now that I have to worry about, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to pay for that monthly just for it to create short form. So to be honest, I'm probably not going to do like super formal content, formal education. I'm probably just going to do ones where I sit in front of the camera, I talk, and like I have little pop-ups above showing studies and stuff like that, like I'm already kind of doing. But like stuff like that, B-roll, unpopular opinions, some, I guess you'd say, like to bring in like engagement and whatnot. And that's genuinely like the best way, bro. Like across all the people that I'm seeing, the most viral content, the one that brings them then most followers, are the people who like talk about controversial stuff. Like that's really it. Controversial health stuff. So I just got to learn how to frame it the right way, and I think we're going to blow up very, very soon, bro. We've been putting in so much effort, bro, every single day for the past year and a half. It's just a matter of time, bro. It's all in God's time. But right now we're going to go at that workout and get on with the day. Peace out. And that's pretty much my day. So yeah, we're going to hit this outside. I typically go outside and like legit sunbathe, maybe like 2 or 3 times a week, depending on how much work I got. But like 30, 45 minutes just laying out in the sun, bro, it feels amazing. And today it's only like 2:30 right now. It's Friday. I'm pretty much done with everything other than me reviewing my content. That's pretty much it. All I really need to do for the rest of the day. I already back tested for about 45 minutes. So I'm gonna go outside, enjoy my day, and yeah, brainstorm some names. So, all right, what is up, boys? Right now it is currently almost 8 o'clock at night on Friday. About to head to bed in the next, hour or two. So just wanted to finish up this video. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you use code Bryson at checkout across Alpha Futures, Tradeify, and MFFU. MFFU right now has like a 40% builder plan off. Alpha Futures has 20% off. And I'm pretty sure Tradeify is like 20 or 30% off as well. So make sure y'all use code Bryson to support these videos, support me, and to get the absolute best discounts with the best firms. But yeah, guys, we have a lot to look forward to this summer. So yeah, stay tuned, and y'all are gonna see some great upcoming content very, very soon. A lot of things are changing, but I think it's for the better. God bless, boys. Peace out.